Hi everyone, my name is Natasha. Welcome to my channel. Here we talk about immigration and career search. And today I want to discuss how much it can cost to move to the US. In this video, I'll give you the breakdown of four major expenses such as rent, food, utilities, and other. And in the end of this video, I give you the exact amount of money that may be enough to move to the US. So please watch to the end of this video and let's start. First is rent. And the cost of living differs a lot in different places in the US, but you may know that public transport in this country is far from ideal. So in majority of places, you will be car dependent, and car is an added cost to your rent. So if you don't want to be car dependent, choose the centers of big cities or the neighborhoods with the transit score over 50. The transit score you can check on Zillow, which is also a great resource to check prices in your cities and neighborhoods. But as an example, I can give you Seattle. A one-bedroom apartment in Seattle downtown can cost you $2,300 to $2,500 a month, but then you can be not car dependent. If you move a bit further to the neighborhoods like West Seattle, which are not central, but transit score is still good, and you can use buses, then the rent drops to maybe $2,100-$2,200. Seattle suburbs one bedroom may cost $1,500 to $1,800, but then you'll definitely need at least one car. And the cost for the car can be maybe $300 to $400 per month. That includes gas, insurance, and parking. And then, for instance, if you need two cars, then the rent in suburbs plus two cars may add up to around the same amount as the rent in the downtown. So it's your choice what you think is better for you and your lifestyle. Second is food and groceries. And we budgeted around $1,500 for food and groceries for two people. And you may think that this is quite high, and it's really quite high. So this included organic groceries, other home essentials that we buy in the grocery stores, and also some budget for dining out and coffees. When we move to a new place, socializing is very important for us. And for socializing, we need some budget to eat out. And this is not only to meet new people and not feel lonely. Meeting locals can provide you a lot of useful tips when you are a newbie. Like starting from how to accelerate your document procedure, what you need to do first, like where to buy stuff, get recommendation of good local doctors or hairdressers or anything else. You can also get like very useful tips on career search and local corporate culture. So that's why socializing was a priority for us. But you may have a different style, and sure, you can find a lot of useful information online as well. Like check out YouTube, Facebook groups, other social groups, and you can communicate with people there for free. So if you want to save on groceries, maybe $800 to $1,000 per month for family may be enough. You can check out US food prices. If you go to Amazon.com, look for Amazon Fresh. So on Amazon.com, you can calculate your specific grocery basket in advance. If you want to save even more, check out wholesalers like Costco or cheaper segment grocery stores like Walmart. But please remember that in the US, you can find like amazing quality organic groceries. But on the other hand, you can find like cheap but quite bad options. So there is a great app called Yuka, and this is not an ad, I'm using it myself, where you can just scan barcode and it will show if the product has any risky additives in it. So the third category is utilities, and utilities can add up to around $500. For us, we spent $60 per month per phone, and this is unlimited internet. I think the cheapest phone options are starting from $40 per month. Then we spend around $60 per month for internet, and this is, I think, the average. And then other utilities can add up to $250 to $300 depending on the season. And this includes gas, water, and electricity. And fourth category, miscellaneous expenses. I think newcomers shall budget at least $1,000 per month for additional expenses in the US. Because when you come to a new place, these miscellaneous expenses, they just add up. The major and the most obvious ones are documents and furniture. You may know that majority of flats in the US, like over 90%, are rented unfurnished, so you'll have to buy your own furniture. If you want to save on furniture, you can check out Facebook Market for second-hand options. And also sometimes you can find furniture on the street. There is such thing in the US that people who want to get rid of their old furniture, in many cases in a very good condition, just put it on the street for somebody to take it because they don't want to pay for the garbage disposal of this furniture. All right, when we calculated everything for Seattle, we found out that the minimum monthly budget for two people living in the Seattle downtown without a car can add up to $5,000 to $6,000 a month. And then a bit better living, like with a car, with parking, with some budget for vacation, paid subscriptions, etc. We thought that like a normal life starts from like $7,500 to $800. All right. So as I promised in the very beginning, how much do you need to bring with you? Sure, there are people who move to the US having just like $1,000 or $2,000 and they manage to survive, but then they basically need to urgently get the job like on day one. But if you want to move comfortably, you need at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. And for Seattle, it adds up to 15 to 1800 that you need to have upfront minimum. A bit better life, a bit more comfortable can be like $22,000 to $30,000. Having this buffer gives you time to settle in, look for a job, and adjust for the new environment. However, even if you have these 3 to 6 months of expenses, I do recommend to start looking for your job as fast as possible to start to cover your expenses because money can disappear like momentarily in the US. That's not only me, majority of bloggers will tell you the same. On my channel, you can find other useful tips to come to the US, look for careers, and you can also hear stories of people who got their jobs in the US. That's it for today. So please share your thoughts, calculations, stories in the comments below. If you still have questions, please ask. I will be happy to talk to you. If you find this video useful, please like, subscribe to the channel to get more useful tips, and share it with someone that you think can benefit from it. And meanwhile, I will see you next week. Look out for more useful stuff on this channel, and bye bye.